so this is new. So if you guys do want coins and want the best players in the game for the cheapest coins on the market, make sure to go to u7buy.com and use the discount code Vizeh for 5% off your total order. If you don't use the discount code, then have a cry. So enjoy the video. Hello, and thank you for joining me on this fantastic Tuesday evening, or as some may say, evening, or whatever day you end up watching this. Welcome to me talking about FIFA 20. Now, you guys seem to enjoy when I go into the details, the nitty-gritty parts of FIFA, and I've not spoken about one thing for about a good 3 months. Actually, way before the game actually came out, I've not spoken about this game mode once, and that is, in fact, Volta. Volta, the forgotten game mode, and I'm going to be going through why Volta failed, in my opinion. And if you don't believe me, let's have a look at my Twitter. Earlier on my Twitter, I put out a post, by the way, at official Vizeh. Make sure to go follow me there. And as well, if you're new here, please feel free and subscribe and like the video if you breathe oxygen. So, I put out this tweet saying, have you played Volta at all this year? And if so, how often? In which I put in the full options as, never played it, tried it once or twice, I play it often, or I play it all the time. So, never played it or played it once or twice could literally mean the demo, and that's it. So, let's take that as that. So, pretty much, if you add up 58% and 38%, then we've got a massive amount of people here who don't even know this game mode even exists. If I know quick maths, then 58 plus 38 is 96, which kind of makes no sense because it says it's got 4% to 1%, but actually, let's refresh it. This has been out for about 10 minutes, and this is what we've got so far. Basically, 95% of people has said that they've never even touched Volta all year. And may I just say, guys, we are in December. Now, if you are EA and you're seeing your polls like this, then you would begin to think that you failed. You must have failed if people just aren't playing your game anymore. Which, by the way, Volta was this massive game mode with so much promotion, so much advertisements on trailers, on the Twitters, on the packaging, on everywhere that you see. There was always Volta, Volta, Volta. But yet, even with all this promotion, people just don't want to play it. And in today's video, I'm going to be going through the reasons why FIFA 20 Volta has failed. So if you do enjoy, make sure to smash a like button, subscribe if you are new, and with that said, let's get into it. You may say, oh, but Vizeh, you hate EA, and you know, so would your viewers, and people just, you know, try and just dumb it down and give it grief for the sake of it. But why would these people lie? Why would people lie about the fact they don't play Volta? Volta, for me, is a massive waste of resources, considering how much they could have put into career mode, and especially Pro Clubs. At least they put something into career mode, yeah. But Pro Clubs is, let's put it here, the same concept as it's been since FIFA 12-13. It's the same thing. There's not much else to do. There's no additional things, which people have been begging for years. Not just, oh, I want to be having some cool headbands. That's pretty much what they've done. Let's talk about Volta. So, number one of why I think Volta game mode has failed is because it's quite simple. There's nothing to do online with friends. There's no pro clubs. There's nothing that you can actually go and play a friend on Volta. It's not the same thing. There's no real ultimate team like feel to it. There's no real feeling of improving your team. It just kind of feels like it's just so kind of lukewarm. It's kind of not worth anything anymore. There's Volta Story, in which you can go through a story mode of some guy, which, by the way, is just boring because it's basically the same thing as Journey. There's these cutscenes, which I'm sure is great and it's enjoyable, but I just feel like it can be so much more used into career mode. By the way, this is my viewers. I've not told them to do this. This is just not you guys, your genuine opinions from my tweets. So, Liam saying I played a story and it's pretty much another The Journey, but with your own player, quite bored in my opinion. Don't think I've ever seen the whole start menu. Forgot it was even a thing. I feel like played it in the demo. I never touched it again. Should definitely be an option. Beta, I played it, but I haven't played it since. Played like one game and got bored. Took me about a month to even do that. Jesus, man. Played like 3 games, never started it. Now, there is a online mode where you could have your own team and then play against another person's team. But it's just like a head-to-head season sort of thing, which isn't exactly what people really wanted, really. A friend of mine, JCC, put out this tweet saying, remember when they announced Volta as a game mode in the summer, and the community went mad that you couldn't play it with mates like Pro Club. And they said, we hear what you say, and it won't be available for launch, hinting they'll bring it back in the future. And in December, we've heard nothing of the such thing from EA at all, which is True, I remember them saying that, yo, we'll look into it in the future. Doubt that anything is going to be changed, because it's almost like going on a date with, you know, with a lass, and you go and you spill water on them accidentally. I doubt you're going to get a second date. Most people have their boat's already gone, that they like, okay, Volta's a thing, cool, that's it. And they just won't bother with it again because they find it boring. It seems too PG, it seems too... like, it doesn't seem the same sort of vibe as normal FIFA Street. It just doesn't. Let me ask you a quick question here. Have you seen any YouTuber past the first week of the game actually touch Volta? Have you seen any videos by anyone? I looked up this, right? So let's type up FIFA 20 Volta, okay? FIFA 20 Volta, and this is what you see from 2 months ago, 3 months, 2 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 months, 3 months, 3 months, 2 months, 2 months, 2 months. Like, have you not noticed here that there's literally all these new videos from people from 2-3 months ago, and ever since then, no one's done any videos that's actually got any views. And I'm not purposely trying to like narrow it down here. I've just typed up FIFA 20 Volta, and this is what I see. I've not found a single one here. There we go, my first one I've seen 1 month ago, 76,000 views. That's not even good. And this guy's got a decent amount of subscribers. Have you not noticed that every single video other than one is just from last 2-3 months? And this goes on to number 2. I think the reason why the game kind of got killed off for most people is that game changes, I think, was an issue. I'm not going to blame the game change. I'm going to blame EA for allowing them, because for me an issue is that by the time the game was out, people can just go watch, let's say for example, B4 Lancer. He had an entire series based on Volta, and then you can see absolutely everything about the story mode, about online, about the ultimate team aspects, everything about Volta you can see before the game was even released. So it did not even give people a chance to actually go and play the game and experience it for themselves, which for me is a massive factor. Let's say this for example, right? Let's say that you've seen a review of a new series. Let's say, I don't know, Breaking Bad. Let's say that you've seen the last series of Breaking Bad, a channel review on YouTube. They do a review of it, and you see what happens and everything that's happened on that YouTube video about what is in that series. Okay, so with that new information that you've seen everything that's going to happen in that new series, would you go out your way to then go and watch Breaking Bad last series by yourself for the sake of it, even though that you know exactly what is going to happen throughout the entire series, who's going to die, what situations they're going to be in, and how the ending is, how does it begin, the midway, you know who dies and you know who survives and you know how the ending is? Would you go and take a time out your way to waste your own time to go and to go and watch it? And by the way, just adding this after editing, is that the main issue of this all is that yes, you can watch it alongside or whatever, but the main issue is that these kind of videos was out months and weeks before the actual full game was actually released. Before anyone could have a chance, these videos are already out. Therefore, because it's a new game mode, people want to see it, and because they already see it, they already know what it's like, and if they will like it, and will not give it a chance. That's the main issue here. I think that this is a massive issue, and it's the main reason why most people just didn't give it a go, because they already know what to expect. For example, 1.1 million views. Now, I'm a friend before Lancer. I've done videos with him, with him before in the past, and we get along, right? This is not his fault, because I guarantee EA told him to go give it a go. And also because he's a criminal guy, so he saw a gap in the market, think, oh, it's a brand new mod, people want to see it, so he took advantage. Fair play, you know, fair play to him. This is honestly what I believe is the main issue of why most people just did not give it a go, because by the time it was out, Bateson, Castro, AJ3, B4 Lancer, Jared HD, all these people, that's YouTubers, has already done videos on every single aspect of the game. Therefore, you already know what to expect, because other than the story mode, everything else is all predictable. It's like, look, there was Volta Story, all that, so you already know what's going to happen. Volta League, okay, cool, so you play online against another guy's team, nothing happens, it's like a divisions, that's literally it. And Volta Tour, you know what, I don't even know what that even is. It saddens me that EA's put all this effort, because I know how much effort this will be. This is not an easy thing to do. It's not like they put a half-assed thing out. I know how much effort this will be for those cutscenes, and all this graphics and animations. It must be a lot of effort, but it pains me that EA's put all this effort onto this game mode, which no one really plays, because most people already know what's going to happen, because this isn't anything new. It's basically the same Volta game, but in a different location. That's pretty much it. There's nothing much else to it. Then you may say, yeah, but Ultimate Team is the same thing. It's just another game against you and another player, and it's in the same kind of location of FUT Champions, and that's it. But there's rewards, there's ranking system, some sort of progression with it. On here, there's no progression. So again, I must say, by the way, this is my main account.
I have not touched Volta for genuinely about like since the game came out, maybe the first day or two. I gave it a go. I've not touched it since. Now, am I a bad person for that? No, because again, it doesn't interest me. Oh, I wonder if I'm gonna score. Oh my god, I just scored. What? Yeah, I'm already bored. Like, it's, I don't know, man. It just seems like it's just not as fun as it used to be. I don't know why. It just feels weird. Like, Volta League is literally just Race to Division 1, where you just have Division 10, you're playing against people online, and then you get to Division 1. And that's pretty much it. Yeah. I wonder how long would it take for me to find... Oh! I've actually found someone that's playing Volta right now. I'm actually shocked. You know what? I'm actually quite stunned that it was that fast. Fair play. What's even this team? So wait, so is this my ultimate team or something? So this is my ultimate team sort of thing, but against people on Volta. Okay. You know what? I feel like it's lacking. I feel like it's lacking some sort of like actual tutorial. I know back in FIFA Street there was like an actual genuine like tutorial system. I feel like that's missing here. Like, I've just gone straight into it, and I don't remember seeing a single like tutorial thing. Like, I don't know how to do skills. Oh, I've just done you dirty. Oh, come on. Like, I feel like playing Volta online is a bit better. I feel like Volta would be a lot better if there's a genuine player friend option, but there's not. And that, for me, seems to be the biggest issue I find here. Most of the issues I find with Volta is the fact that no one can actually play with their friend, which is... It should be the main part of a street football. It should be the main thing. You know, go and do your friends dirty. Go do a Rabona on them. Rainbow flick them. You can't do that. There's no option to go play your friend, which makes no sense. It's an online version, which I guess is... It's not the same. It's not the same, man. Like, yeah, cool, but it means nothing to me. But if I go play against my friend, there's something there. And the fact there's no option, for me, is it confuses me how they just couldn't think that people would want to go play against their friend or playing with their friends as a Pro Clubs thing. Like, why? Again, I'm playing Volta right now. Am I bored? You know what? I'm a lot more entertained playing Volta online than when I am playing against a computer. Against a computer, it's just boring. At least with this, I know that I'm doing someone dirty right now. See, look at that, Techers, bro. There you go. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, you go, girl. You go, girl. Go on, girl. Yes. I care. Oh, no, that would have been sick. No, big tackle. Go on, Free. If that's even your real name. Why is your name Free? Why is Free the Volta version of N'Golo Kante? You know what? I like Pink Boots. Pink Boots, you're welcome to teammate. Pink Boots, that's my boy. I don't like playing against a CPU because I just feel like career mode, it's dealable because you got real life players, teams, things like that. You attach to those teams, you attach to those players, so you know what it means. You know, if I'm playing against Burnley, if I want to score a goal with Dramini or he's my mate, that I'm buzzing. But for here, on Stow Your Tour, you've got no feelings for these kind of people. At least with League, you can have a bit of you're playing against someone else. But again, why is there no option to play your friend? That bamboozles me. If there was an option to play against your friend, then I would accept this game mode a lot more. But the fact they completely ignore the fact that that's a massive part of what made FIFA Street good in the first place. Most people on my comments, on my tweet, is basically saying that I play it with friends when they come to my house, and that's really it. Because that's the only way you can play against them. Because guess what? There's a way to in kickoff, but you can't do it online, which again is it's annoying for me. So we go to kickoff, you download the things, and then there's a Volta option, I believe, in here somewhere. Yeah, do that. Come on, take your time, take your time. I believe in you. Here we go. Volta, so then you can do Volta here, and then you can do single match, which this makes a lot more sense. It makes more sense. I don't mind this at all. This should always be an option. But again, if you can't play against them online, this kind of area of the game is kind of just thrown to one side a bit. So, just to end off, this is what the poll says after an hour, pretty much, and 1,400 votes plus, and we got 57% saying they've never played it, 39% saying they've played it once or twice, 3% says they play it often, and 1% say they play it all the time. You know what a 1% is? 10% of 1,400 is 140. So 1% of that is 14. So basically, 14 people out of 1,400 is basically saying that they played it all the time. 14 people out of 1,400. That is mad. That means that almost 800 people has said that they've never played it once. This is sad. It's sad, man, because again, the resources has been wasted so much on this that it hurts me that we could have had this resource into career mode, pro course. But guess what? This is when I get to the next point. EA don't want you to have a game mode which is really, really good, so that it makes you not play Ultimate Team. Because guess what? FUT is their money maker. They don't want you to play. They don't want you to go and play other game modes like career mode. If they make career mode really good and they have staff, they have training, they have actual stories as well, different cutscenes of you training or you talking to your manager or you talking to your mates, there's actual player interaction as well. Like, imagine FM, but in FIFA. So everything that makes FM great, you know, the player development area of it, the coaching, the facilities, the board, the staff, every single part of that, the fixture list, everything about that makes FM great. Imagine that in FIFA. I guarantee you, most people will not play FUT because of that game mode. Guess what? That means that EA, they make less money. That's pretty much the fact of it. Imagine an online career mode, a tournament with you and your friends, where you have, let's say, 4 of you that you want to go do a Premier League, and that, you know, one person's United, one person's City, one person's Arsenal, one person's Chelsea, right? Or Liverpool, or Spurs, or whatever. And that you guys can have your own Premier League season where you guys go playing it against, let's say, Legendary or Ultimate, and that you guys can face against the AI, and then, you know, during the fixtures, face against each other. Or in another wacky way, why can't you make your own tournament? How about you want just a 4-man tournament or an 8-man tournament? So you got 8 mates, you make a tournament online, so it can be Premier League season, it can be a Premier League season, it could be a cup. Why can't you do that? Why? I know, so I would do that often with my stream on Twitch. Idea that it's just a bunch of YouTubers in like an 8-man knockout tournament where you guys can be randomly generated into a top, you know, the best team in the world. So one person could be Barca, one person could be PSG, one person could be United, and it gets randomly generated. Then guess what? You guys play against those people in a knockout tournament for, like, you know, and it takes like an hour to complete. Why is that not an option? So this for me is a reason why FIFA 20 Volta failed. Tell me down below in the comments what's your thoughts and opinions. Am I right? Am I wrong? Is there anything else I should keep in mind? Am I being too harsh on it? Maybe you play Volta. Maybe you play Volta, but down below in the comments, tell me, have you played Volta? I'm going to do a poll down there, and I want you to tell me how often you play this game, because I guarantee half of you barely touches it. I get maybe at 15%. I'll say 15% of you guys actually touch it, or maybe because Volta guys may get annoyed and go see this video because finally a YouTuber will actually make a video on this because no one has, because no one bothers with it. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Vizeh. I'll see you next time.